Sweetheart, nice to see you after all these years. And I've been monitoring your fashion sense this Camif, and it's been exceptional.
Thank you.
So, is this your first time here at Camif?
Yes, it's my first time, but I've been watching from afar. Yeah.
What will be your takeaway from this edition?
My first takeaway is creativity. I love the creativity from everybody's fashion sense and the hard work that everyone's trying to put in to make the industry grow better. Yeah, that's just it.
Okay.
Hey, my name is Bliss. I'm a producer for CNN. I'm also a freelance journalist, so I do some work for the BBC as well and a couple of other international news organizations. I'm glad to be here at the Cameroon International Film Festival, the 6th edition, if I'm not mistaken. I'm really happy to be on Yat TV. I think it's a great platform. The work they do is incredible. And I want you to stay glued and watch more of their programs.
All right. And also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our show, Smarty Reacts, hosted by me. It's a pleasure to have you here. So, in 5 words, how would you describe Camif this year?
I think Camif this year has been incredible. I think it has been outstanding. I have seen incredible films that have been shown in this festival, but I've also seen young people come together, like tonight, and really enjoy themselves. Generally in Cameroon, we don't have this, or we don't have this very often, and so it's good to have this kind of opportunity where young people can come together, express themselves in fashion, express themselves in music, and express themselves in television and content creation, like what you're doing.
We do, right? Yeah. And we just want to encourage Cameroonians to consume Cameroonian content, be it the music, the fashion, the movies, and the content, like he said. So stay tuned. Make sure to follow us on all our social media platforms: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. And see you on next edition. It was a pleasure. Your fashion sense is always dapper.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, bro. Thank you.
I'm here with Chichi Ladislav, part of the organizing committee for the Cameroon International Film Festival. And tonight is the white party. As you can see, we're dressed in all white. So, Chichi, tell us some of the challenges that we face as part of the organization for Cameroon.
Well, there is the forever problem, which is always financial, because Camif is a huge budget, event, and we bring in and we put in a lot for Camif. I should also know that Camif is a non-profit making organization, and so everybody who has been here has experienced, received knowledge, had fun, partied, drank, and all of that has been on Camif. And thanks to our few partners, who choose to go along with us, but it is very difficult for us, because we don't get up to a quarter of our budget from partners and sponsors. So it pushes us to, go through a lot of friction, organizing the event. But other than that, the rest is like a deja vu, which we go through every day, and we just want to encourage people to come in. And of course, those who have been here, I hope you must have talked to them and they'll tell you what they experienced. And I know you also enjoyed Camif.
I did.
Your first Camif.
My first Camif, and I came prepared, because another thing I noticed is the fashion always has to be on point. And this year I noticed that Cameroonians were very intentional and elevated it. And I noticed that Camif is always in Boya. It seems like there's an intention behind that. Can you share a little bit if it's intentional or it's just by chance?
Well, Camif is a community-based project, and so for you to be able to, to empower a community, you should be located in that community.
Exactly.
And so, Camif doesn't, it's an international festival, which brings people from everywhere, to Boya. And so, being in Boya, it has nothing to do with, regional imbalance, because there are also launch parties of Camif, which have taken place in Yaoundé, taken place in Douala, you know. And so it is just, like I said, a community-based project, and so it has nothing to do with just a geographical location, but it's a you know, it's a project for the community.
All headed. But I cannot say the all head of Camif.
I'm just part of the organizing. All right, hi viewers, I'm Mr. Bliss, Chichi Ladislav. Keep watching Smarty Reacts for Smarty's petty reactions.
Yes.
On Smarty Reacts.
And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on all our social media on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at The Yard 237.
Thanks. We go here, Mike. No, you know, Mike. Thank you. Auntie, my love.
Hi, honey.
How that we're rolling as I'm doing this for her?
Brother.
How now?
I'm good. How are
So
you?
good.
Thank you.
I see all the trend for social media too.
I mean, oh my God. Mother of three.
Mother of
Zoom. Zoom.
Chichi, for your friend.
It's the best. It's the body.
Alright, let me try to pin this thing the way that you will not move. So we are here with Mrs. CandyLaurice Tanyisong, ace Cameroonian actress, and my very good friend. I love her so much because she's the best.
Brother.
So this is my first time at Camif, and I've always seen you show up, be there, partake, you know, in this wonderful Cameroon International Film Festival. So tell me, why this festival, and why do you decide to make sure that you show up and make sure you attend every single event?
I mean, one thing I understand about Camif is life is very short. You don't get the opportunity to meet filmmakers in one place all like this. It's either you guys are attending to your personal lives or you're in different projects, you get, and then you're going in and out of the country, and before you know it, it's like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and you haven't met anybody. And I think that one of the most important purposes of Camif is to, put Cameroon out there, because guests come from all over the world. It gives us the opportunity to get to meet new people, have new market, and then export what we're doing to other parts of the world. So, that's not an opportunity that I want to miss, especially if I know what I'm going after when it comes to movie making.
Right.
And then I've started my journey as a producer, not just an actor. I'm looking for market for my yet to be released feature film, Black Maria. So this is a platform to meet marketers, to meet people, distributors, and fact. So it's not something that a serious filmmaker in Cameroon should miss.
Right.
Yes.
And you're talking about your next movie, Madam Producer. Where's my role? No, because don't I look ready? I'm not understanding.
You're ready. Your role is coming.
You, Stephanie,
Your
too,
role
people are
is
doing this to me.
loading.
I'm not understanding this type of behavior.
Baby, your role is loading. Trust me when I say so.
Alright, I believe you. So kindly give a big shout out to The Yard, which is our platform, and let the viewers encourage them to continue watching Smarty Reacts.
Alright, I want to give a big shout out first to my designer, Cinda. I want to give a big shout out to The Yard for this opportunity. I want to give a big shout out to my fans out there. You guys stay ready for Black Maria. And I want to give a big shout out to Smarty. There is no other like Smarty. Keep watching The Yard and keep following Smarty for all the juicy updates.
I love you.
I love you more. Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Alright, my love. See you in the lobby now. As a sign of respect. You can say that. It's nice to see you here for, I think, is this your first or the second time?
My first Camif,
Yes.
but my second time in Cameroon.
In Cameroon. Okay, yes, because I realized that you have been here. So your first Camif, can you tell us what your experience so far has been?
Well, this festival stands out for me. There's a very big family vibe, which of course Abogivet is the father, and many big brothers, many big sisters, veterans. There's no animosity. I feel like it's friends who have come together with a common goal, an initiative, and so far,
Okay.
great stuff.
All right. As somebody who is very busy in the entertainment industry in Nigeria, where you're from, it must be very intentional to fly all the way to Cameroon and partake in a 6-day film festival. What is the reason, like what is the push factor why you in particular decide to come share your expertise and your knowledge in this particular film festival? Is it the organization? Is it the relationship you have with those involved? Or is it just the love for the film industry?
Well, for starters, I was invited, and I love Cameroon. I love their culture, their people. I've also worked here, so you have to support the industry that supports you. So coming to Camif hasn't just been about sharing any expertise, but more of networking, learning. Because Africa, we need to cross-collaborate to be able to grow, actually. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm sure you've eaten Cameroonian food since you've been here a couple of times. Which is your favorite? Please don't say Eru because it's going to start a war.
Kati Kati.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Because Kati Kati is from the northwest region where I'm from.
Eru. Sorry.
He did that. He just did that. All right. It was really nice having you. Thank you so much. One of my favorite, man, not also my favorite, made a movie news. Miss Gobina Charlotte, who is an ace Cameroonian actress, and I think a regular at Camif, I'm not mistaken.
You are not mistaken, though I came late today.
Clearly. But yeah, it's nice to see you, nice to have you here. What has your experience been so far for this edition of Camif?
I know it's been a challenging one so far from my end and from the end of the organizers, but so far so good. Camigo always good. Nothing comes to a man that is above a man. And from my end, I'm on set presently as we speak, and so it's difficult to drive in and out of Boya. Like I have to be there, so I take the risk of hitting the road. I came around 11 o'clock, 11 p.m. today, but I still made sure to be there. But you get to socialize, you get to meet beautiful people, you get to meet wonderful people, you get to network. So it's worth it. It's worth it.
All right. So I'm going to ask you two very tough questions, right?
I beg I don't want to.
All right. So you get some movie role where they don't give you deal for Netflix, I need to pick one ace Cameroonian actor: Chifa Valerie or Epule Jeffrey.
These are my two people, my finger and nail people, but I can only choose one, which I'll go with Epule Jeffrey. I can only choose one. If third option be there, I'll go for Epule Jeffrey and Chifa Valerie.
Right.
Yeah, but since I have to just choose one.
All right. So same question, but for the females.
Okay.
Laura Onyama or Teacher Bibi, I just forgot her name. It skipped my mind.
You mean Damo Damaris?
Damo Damaris, yes.
So
Mbango or Teacher Bibi?
I feel like you have a question and I shrub. Like I actually screwed up
Very intentional.
When I answered the first one, I screwed up. So for this second one, I don't really have a preference because to me, both of them are on that same. They can perform the same kind of,
Right.
Yeah. So the first one, we just kind of off.
All right. It was really nice having you. Thank you so much, and encourage the young ones to keep on supporting Cameroonian content, man, because that's the way forward.
Yeah, when we talk about 1820.
I don't really like we're here.
When we talk about supporting your own content, we must always bring CY International in this business because he's our revolutionist. So though some people have a problem with his approach, but you know how we do a revolution.
She means me.
You know? Revolution gets away with it.
Yes.
So please, guys, before you hear the name Hollywood, you hear the name Nollywood, they produce good content and the people push it. So we too equally have good content. I know say sometimes we have some crazy kind of stuff out there that we don't find interesting, but the ones that you find interesting, the one that you vibe to, the one that you love, push it.
Please.
Let the world hear us.
What she said.
Because they don't really hear us, but let them hear us more.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
Nice having you.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So we are here with Cameroonian producer and filmmaker, Mr. Nkaya, and he has always been very instrumental and supportive of the Cameroon International Film Festival. So, sir, it's nice to have you here on our platform.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yes. I would like to know what has your experience been so far this year, and what is one of the major challenges that you've noticed for this particular edition?
Let me start from the last part of your question. I can't speak much about the challenges because I'm not in the inner core of the organizers of the festival, so I will not pretend to understand what their struggles are. Yeah. But my experience so far with Camille this year, I have been very involved with the script writing masterclass. I spent 3 days with them. It was an amazing time. I had a great time exchanging with the students. The turnout was massive because even last year I was doing the same thing. Right. But the turnout this year was almost double what we had last year. Right. And the interaction, the excitement, the interest of the students made it for me. Like, it was a great time, and I think Camille. I've not attended a lot of other activities. Today is the first time I came out because I have been feeling quite unwell, so I wanted to have some time to rest. Yes. So I decided to come out. Yeah, thank you. So, but from the feedbacks, the reactions, I think it has been a step forward into maturity and sustainability of the festival. So I think it's just a good vibe. It's a good feedback.
Right. I just want to find out. For those of you who do not know, this is a lot mayor. I want to find out, how do you juggle work life in the political field and the movie industry? Because I would believe the job of a mayor is very busy. So
the truth is that the job of a mayor is very demanding. There is no free time. At every time you have to be doing something, just like the film industry. If you are multi-talented in the industry, you are always going to be doing something. Either you are working on your project, writing, developing the characters, developing the story, or you are shooting, or you are acting in a different project, or you are directing a different project. So both are equally very engaging. So when you are into doing both, one of it will suffer because you cannot fully divide your attention and your energy equally to 2 different professions that are equally challenging.
Right. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. It's nice to have you, and we'll hope to see you next edition.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks once again for having me.
Yes. So I'm here with Eddie Gario, who is a Cameroonian actor. Nice to meet you.
Same here, the pleasure's mine.
You're always looking extremely good.
Thank you.
What is the secret?
Actually, there's no secret. Yeah.
Water and prayer. Because that's what all of you people say. Water and prayer. I've been drinking water and praying all my life, but it's not the same thing.
But sometimes though we have voice training and stuff like that. You drink a lot of hot water too. Hot drinks. It helps. It helps.
All right. So how has your experience at the Cameroon International Film Festival this year been so far?
Actually, this is my first year to attend Camille. It's my first year because, and it's true that I'm an English actor. I'm from the Northwest 100%, but I've never acted in an English movie.
Right.
Yeah, I've acted more than 10 movies, but all in French.
In French. Yeah. Right. And that was leading me to my next question, which is, I can even hear it from how you speak that you're predominantly French speaking.
Not really.
In your acting or in your movies,
in my acting.
Right. Do you feel like there's a gap between the English movie sector and the French movie sector? Because at Camif, it's like we see mostly English-speaking actors and producers and all that. So it's rare to find people like you who are mostly in the French sector who come to the English sector. So do you think like there's a gap between both industries?
Yeah, I would think there's a gap because, like, if I look at, I've been here I came here on the cultural night. Then I had to be on set in Douala the next day. I had to go. I came back for the mass night
yes.
And today. So, but I could say that I haven't seen the French actors. Most of the French actors, when I tell them like, okay, I'm going to Boya for Camif. Like, Camif, c'est quoi? It's like it's like they don't know about Camif.
Right.
So, but I don't understand, but why? It seems like it's not well sensitized. People don't know about it. It's not well spoke outside.
Right.
Maybe it's something that's new. Maybe with time, it's going to grow, and people would like try to see, okay, to know about this. What I've noticed that not just the French on the English sector, but even amongst the French, amongst the English, there are what they call clans.
Yes.
Division. So.
I mean, yeah, it's one of the things that we have to do within an industry, but I'm glad that you took it upon yourself, even though it's very hectic to always come and go back and come and go back, to make sure that you were here for all of the nights of Camif. So I hope to see you tomorrow, and I'll be looking at you closely to steal fashion inspiration because, like I said, you're always looking good.
Thank you, thank you. You know, it's the business. You have to look good. That's the showbiz.
All right, thank you.
All right, it was fun being here, and have a nice time.
It was
Thank
an
you
honor
so
having
much.
you too.
Okay, I'm Chef Ali, and keep watching Smarty React.
Shout out to Smarty React. Make sure you watch, subscribe, and share.
All right, hi viewers, I'm Mr. Bliss, Chichi Ladislav. Keep watching Smarty Reacts for Smarties, Petty Reactions.
Yes.
On Smarty Reacts.
And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on all our social media on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at the Yard237.
I came fresher than ice. Toi-même tu know more life, mon frère.